So let's look at in Geogebra with the normal model how to calculate cutoff points given an area. So we go to our same setup as before, and let's go back to our Portland rainfall where we have that mean of 40, standard deviation of 8, and where we had gone through plugging in values for x to calculate areas, now we're going to work in the opposite direction. So what we're going to do is go through that example 2, where I just said I was grabbing those values from Geogebra. This is how we'd actually grab those. So looking at that lowest 10%, we had this area to the left of 10%, so we'd want to choose this left-sided button, so we're shading an area to the left. And the area that this is shading should be 0.1. So over here, it's on this right-hand side that we want to edit, and I plug in 0.1, and that's where I got that 29.75. For part B, where it said the highest 5%, so I want this right-handed area of 5%, so I'd switch the direction, and then over here, I would want to plug in a 0.05 to represent that 5%, and that's that 53.16 that I got out. For that middle 50%, this is where we wanted to find two values, one where we had a lower area of 25% and one where we had an upper area of 25%. So finding that first value, we take our area to the left, and we just want to adjust that to a 25%, and that gave us the lower value of 34.6. And if we did our upper value, and having 25% to the right, then we have our 45.4, I think is how I rounded it. So those two values should bound 50% in the middle, and we could even double check that. If we create an interval and have the lower bound be that 34.6 and the upper bound be that 45.4, it's a little off, and it's because those two values are rounded, but it does capture about 50% and directly in the middle of our curve.